want to say, too, that the city of Los Angeles did a marvelous job, and a lot of terrific people in this town.
Eric Garcetti and the LA 2024 bid committee would like you to think that the 1984 Olympics were a success, but they were actually a nightmare for many communities in Los Angeles. The 84 Games provided the blueprint for the LAPD's new normal, defined by surveillance, militarization, and violence. It started with Police Chief Daryl Gates.
We have a war, a shooting war, not in the Middle East right now. We have it on the streets of every major city in this country. And you know who's feeding and supporting the enemy? The casual drug user.
Inventor of failed programs like DARE and coordinated brutality units like Operation Hammer and Crash. Gates led the LAPD throughout the 80s and early 90s, stepping down after he failed the people of LA during the 1992 uprising.
I've seen much of LA's post-war history. The Watts riots, the riots of 1992, the Black Panther and SLA shootouts, the Marilyn Monroe investigation, Robert Kennedy's assassination, the 1984 Olympic Games, as well as literally hundreds of other shootouts.
With the eyes of the world on Los Angeles for the 1984 Games, Gates swept the city of so-called undesirables and criminal elements. Thousands of Black and Latinx men the LAPD arrested as alleged gang members and associates with zero evidence or due process. These Olympic sweeps were nothing short of a human rights disaster and created the template for the LAPD brutality and overreach that still defines the force today. Even after Daryl Gates stepped down as police chief, the LAPD force continues to be as lawless and as violent as ever, and yet it could get even worse. If Los Angeles gets to the Olympics again in 2024 or 2028, the bid committee has designated the Games as a national special security event, allowing the federal government to control all security for the Olympics and essentially oversee the LAPD for the summer. By putting agencies like the Department of Homeland Security and FBI in charge of our city, we can guarantee massive human rights violations, deportations, criminalization, and an overall increase in police militarization and surveillance. And for what?
This is a good time also to thank the generous corporations that decided a few years back to contribute money and personnel and time to help our athletes.
To line the pockets of the already wealthy. That's the true Los Angeles Olympic legacy.